Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be looking at several fundamental things first before jumping straight in. But also for the past few weeks I've been very busy. I cannot record. Really, it's not something that I enjoy. I've had to study a lot. Firstly, if we're looking at the DXY, last interest rate cut, everyone expected to dump like crazy. But it actually does something opposite to what everyone expects. See a bounce. The reason for it is because the hawkish tone in from power. So basically, yeah, it's just the risk management cuts and don't need to clean warranties, which is hope of this is give a hawkish tone. And also tariff and job labor down, a lot of things in, not really something to enjoy. Tariffs, and tariffs. Low hiring market, struggling to find jobs. Like it's insane to how the bearish it seems to dollar, but it actually bounced up. But looking at the institution, they are properly knew this before us. They probably priced it in back from like August, 4 months before us. Definitely, they can just buy and sell by themselves. They have this information before us, and they definitely knew better. But if you're looking at the DXY, after this rally, I think there will be somewhat of a correction. It has set the liquidity of the supply zone in here, and I will expect it to dump for a bit. We're betting against the dollar here. I don't think it can really go up realistically, but there's a change of character. My bet is here, which means that risk assets should be going up, but it could be going the opposite. There's still some imbalance here, so it's better to just put it in this area of supply. Put your entry where you might put your stop loss. Yeah, bit here. There is stop loss a bit higher, so you can look both for it. So with this one actually rallying for a bit, what happened to arrows? The arrows been seeing a bit of it down, of course, because the dollar been going up. But because I'm betting on the dollar going down, obviously I'm going to buy the arrows. One thing is that about the banks of Bank of England. Let's see, only in the euro area, we have seen like inflation rate is still relatively normal. Interest rate is hold and the policy is still holding. Trade deal been going up. Can't find everything is like relatively decent and seems to be better. So because one is hiking interest rate and other will be cutting interest rate as they risk management in the future, I think it's reasonable to go long in the euros. Definitely worth bet against the trend here. Definitely worth bet against it. We're making new highs. Let me check. That is the fundamentals, but now we'll be checking like some in the technical side. Like let me seeing a lot of selling pressure. It could be could be a bit more bearish since this bearish divergence here. Still making new high, so that's a massive bearish divergence. Okay. Wow. The fundamental is very contradictory to the technical. We're still probably a value area high, and we're still probably control. I will try to see changes of and the screen higher. That, that's, I think it will be going short really. It could be going short at this level. We do see a palm on the outside because on 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 the fundamentals are actually contradictory to the have to do something later into the so what have a look at it in the longer term. Okay, let's still above the 0.35, we are in the order pocket. Like I think this should be something to go long, but realistically is I will be still going long of course because of fundamentals, but I will be putting my stop out at break even very fast. An update, yeah, putting my stop out break even very fast. Yeah, because there's chances I will go low. A lot of liquidity, like a lot of liquidations will be happening longs. I think we should be targeting those liquidations. Like selling move is still very high, and also the weekly bearish divergence. Technically, it's like looking not so bullish as I saw it was a few days back. Trend would be looking at slightly bearish. Nothing shows up. Yeah, neutral, no trade. Interest rate, very bullish though, but because of ease being not actually a full out interest rate cut, but rather a risk management cut. Neutral, the CLT data be taking a lot of loss. Sorry about that. Institutional positioning. Long sections. Arrow is very long. Like it's still long on the arrows. So yeah, data slightly bullish. No, 6% is bullish. Trend is like not can't say it's like seasonality is neutral to slightly bearish. Liquidations could be high, but there's no liquidation in here. Geopolitical, no sentiment. Sentiment in the arrows doesn't really matter that much. It's still bullish in fundamentals. Looking for buys here. Stop loss below the low. And I kind of just bet against this. Like with strategy. Like actually right now for that few days because of the strengthening the dollar and the interest rate hike policies. Not really hike, but it sounded like that. I wouldn't be trading this. I don't really have any interest in trading bonds. Metals. Gold is very interesting. It's forming a bearish divergence, but I still don't really want to short gold. I still just want to maybe yes, yes, wait. We're looking for buys and as the continuation. This is in future, man. I can't really uh, like if I'm long in the arrows, means I'm betting against the dollar. Like it should be long gold, but gold also has the US, the oh my god, I can't really short it. I don't want to short this thing really. They still making new highs. Like how can I short this? I bought the dip in here on my spot account and we have like 2%. Though I don't really though it doesn't really make not much of a profit on 2%. And that's only like 20% of my portfolio. I bought the dip. I did take some trade but I got stopped out. It's so funny. I see it. Nah, not good. Yeah, it does some scalping here. I didn't do just 2 days back. So scalping at up 1%, I don't really trade that much. It's really like honestly small. I will have only risk uh, 1.5%. That's something to think about. Silver, of course, along with gold is making you eyes. Wow, yeah, I really should have actually bought it. Like it is like from a few weeks back. Then so put the limit. Yeah. No worries. For my future trading gold, I will be of course fairly bullish in gold, trend bullish, bullish, yes, yes, but bearish because it's like contrary. But actually, sentiment gold was in the gold obviously very bullish. I cannot short something that's very bullish. So it really doesn't matter. So and yeah, I'm actually lost this. Three ideas for today. Do I want to exit? Two and second of September. Arrow USD looking for long. First thing, already looking for long. And on the gold, I will begin from pullback. Mm, looking for future pullbacks. And along. Still decent. Very bullish on gold. I have been holding this for like 3 years. Then okay, next is the crypto market. Uh, actually looking at a very short term, like just 15 minutes. Can't really do anything. I haven't had any trade because of bearish divergence. I actually thought that I have learned more from gold. I don't really know what happened this day today. Bitcoin had another long trade that doesn't get built in here, so we just stay as like that. Well, and had have we topped yet? Have we topped yet in the crypto market? No, we haven't topped in that way. Firstly, let's just look at the seasonality. Very seasonality. I'll be expecting the last 2 weeks of September all the way there, all the way next Tuesday to be bit bearish. It also aligning with the, so I think it's a really good. It should be bearish for this week, and I'm looking for a dip, and then going to buy sell Bitcoin. Historically, Bitcoin been doing very well in Q4. Maybe soon. December, November, very bullish. March, like these 3 months, it doesn't look like much compared to like February. But this also like 4%. Oh wow, 70%. Still pumps a lot. Also in here, big ass pump. Q4. Q4 is the Bitcoin season. Q4 is Bitcoin. Just and this is during the bull market. And usually at the end of every bull market in Q4, it could be bullish. It's kind of I have missed this bottom here. I have went for shots, not going to yeah yeah I just close shots at price. Yeah, make some shot. Yeah, but it go back for last push and then it's dumped. But I think it's a very good opportunity to actually buy Bitcoin. Like this big dump was just to swipe for the day Q4. Looking at the liquidation Ethereum, wow, 1 hour. Wow, it's like $1 billion in liquidation. Everyone is liquidated. Everyone of them are long. When longs are liquidated, no? Longs are liquidated means we can't go long. We have to wait for big liquidations and then just oh my god, there's already some liquidity forming. That is very interesting. We have 15 minutes. Bullish divergence is forming. It's still going to long. Yeah, I think it's going to be going to dip a bit more because institution kind of just let people do whatever they want. Looking for buy some more dips in here. Wow. Wow. Back to 112 and my target could be all the way up. And I won't be saying it like 50 people want like this will be my last Bitcoin trade. After it crosses this area, just trail stops. Like I really like underestimate how it can up. Like it feels this imbalance. I think I share this in Discord server. No, I don't. I haven't checked what this. Okay, there's on arrow, Bitcoin. Yeah, this should, yeah, this one it hit the stop loss and the other one running right now. The other one is running. The first one hit the stop loss, but it's fine because it's not really a big trade history. And the position goes long. Yes. Mm, duh. It's fine. Going to looking for longs in this. This let it be and will be updating this in future videos. It actually hit the golden pocket, and then it went hit the golden pocket. If I'm not mistaken, almost hit it. It almost hit the golden pocket. Oh, for Bitcoin, putting longs, putting long, stop lot, and actually this might be the stop loss around here. Like you can adjust it because it's like Bitcoin, but we just prefer to just around 2%. Yeah, a lot KK on Ethereum. I will check it. The COT data for Ethereum. I think there's actually COT data here. No, there's not. See, long ini shorting this short. Let's look at that. Okay, just going to move some of these. Unreject everyday cut. USD arrows. Bullish on arrows, bearish on USD. Long bias. Preferred by COT positioning. Bitcoin and USD bearish and BTC neutral. Yeah, how to update that to neutral. Very neutral on Bitcoin actually. Liable version is. Well, Bitcoin hasn't been that bad, but fiscal regulation have been liquidated already, and I will be targeting the upside liquidity. Yeah, a lot of upside liquidity on it. HK. This is still not a break of structure. This is a liquidity sweep. Then when just look at this and the story will be going up after this. I really should have noticed this. Really. Because the candle doesn't close. It's just a liquidity sweep to just wipe out all these liquidations. Well, I don't know. Wipe out liquidity event. And this is also like that. They just wipe out the liquidity and just go back down for liquidation. The liquidity also lies in the middle of the fair value gap. You know that. Put to call. Put to call for now because of the will be neutral and seasonality. Like for next 2 weeks it will be bearish, but at some point it's going to be very bullish. At some point it may like feel weeks. Obviously, we have seen 2 ways of candle and this week it's seeing a impulse. I don't know what's called. It's like a shooting star or something. I don't really remember. What I think is just a fill in the fair value gap that point. Yeah, it's just a fill the fair value gap. Wow, how did I not notice this? Close closer inside. It's supposed to be going down. Oh, well, that's like very interesting. We should have noticed. The Yeah, Pretty sure I noticed that. Should I make a video yesterday? I will be trying to make videos on Sunday. Ethereum, same to Bitcoin. It's actually an opportunity. We test this. It's still very bullish. Still bullish on the Ethereum. I'm still version there. Yeah, not not a basic financial advice. But still bullish on Ethereum. Still saying about um, the Apple 5 Fibonacci, so we can be a bit more bullish. Let's see what would show below the value and then low. And it means that most of the time is spent in this bottom cluster. Swing pattern, and yeah, we're looking for some of that. Yeah, see there is supply down here. We'll be looking for longs and we're looking for longs until retest. I would be looking for longs after the retest. We'll stop loss. Obviously, notice swing low 460. Stop loss. Actually, last chance to buy for Ethereum. Not something that found. BNB actually making new all-time highs. Congratulations to BNB holders, but I will be bearish on this because on the crypto market because everyone is buying BNB. It means that people are following in and the top is very near. It's like really near. I think we'll have like 2 months more packs. That's Solana is actually holding pretty well. We're looking for potential supply zone in here. It's just retest this top and then it's got bounced up. That's something. I think that the correction has over. See if we can refine it. Above the 0.868 Fibonacci. Reliable support. Very near that all-time highs. Maybe there's some wells supporting here and now they just dumped. Solana, sweet. Sweet. Say I lost one sweet. Because that also what for right. Yeah. Because of this equal low liquidity. Yeah, sure. Notice that. Every time there's a equal low liquidity, should be targeting that. Right. And get it. It yes, in Sunday, I've been going short any movement like this. Just put my stop loss below this high. It could have been a very good trade. Like, look at this. Wow, like this 6 hour, already 6 hour, just like what for any trade to be good, man. Like, what's this? I even call it rebalance. Like, stop loss is up below above this. I mean, everything looks good in hindsight, so I shouldn't be repeating myself for that. Long-term Fibonacci, like the short-term Fibonacci, is balancing off that. This with that wick, consider the crucible is a very bullish sign. Hopefully, can dip a bit lower, or if it can form a bullish rebalance in that again. It's very shortly to claimable moving average on the outside. Yeah, no trades. Already lost one. I think that is for this video. Hope you all have a great trading week. And also, we have to say that this is not really random. Actually, have some back end to back it up, not just random numbers. Data type, economic data, and ratio strengths for each and every assets that I follow. Duh. I think that's it for the video, for today's video. Hope you all have a great weekend.